Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. Please leave your bias at the door. We are here. It's the start of the football weekend. It's the start of round 11, and we're a little bit earlier than normal because in a 6 p.m. kickoff, that's right, Newcastle and Southampton can play at 8 p.m., but Cardiff and Bristol City are going to go early tonight at 6 p.m. and we are watching along. So we'll be here for the next couple of hours, watching all of the action, getting all of your feedback as we go, as round 11 of this championship season commences. And we'll all be done by about 5:05 probably tomorrow. And we can then pack up for, in terms of the championship, for a couple of weeks, international break time after that. And there's going to be some taking stock at some clubs. There's going to be some action at some clubs, one in particular, as I see footage of Harry Wilson just happening to play for Derby, as I mentioned that. So an interesting time. Get your comments in. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me nice and clearly. Let me know your predictions for this one tonight, Cardiff versus Bristol City. Before we get to your comments, we must, as ever, say thank you to the legend, Charlie Frost, 30 years of Laura Royal. Here's to many more. He is our fan sponsor and our friend of the live watch-along series, and we thank him very, very kindly. And quick plug for the merchandise, T-shirts, mugs, phone cases, hoodies, training tops, more T-shirts. We have our wonderful line of merchandise. And after being good all week as well, I'm having a little glass of red with this one tonight. So here's to you lot. Here's to the weekend. Up yours to lockdown. And we're going to enjoy ourselves anyway. Let's have a look. And Charlie is here. Good to see you, Charlie. Let the chat know how everything's going with the chemo, because everyone will ask. We all wish you well, mate, and lovely to see you. Lewis is here. Sheikh Khaled's Barmy Army. Wait for it to go through first, Lewis, but excited Derby fans, we think. Chris is here, looking at the teams, and we'll come on to that in a second, Chris. Could be high scoring. Charlie says 3-2. Jay is here. Have you got over losing to Wickham yet? Jay was not happy chappy the other night. Was he? Good evening to you. Good evening, David. Good evening, Leeds 2020. Good evening to Miles. Says Bluebirds 2-1 Cardiff. And I think we are all caught up there. No, didn't say hi to the other. David, hello to you, sir, as well. So Chris has already mentioned it, but certainly when we're going to look at the Bristol City team, look, we know what's going on with the Cardiff team, but a big sea change from Dean Holden in the Bristol City team. We'll have a look at that. We'll just quickly bump up the fixtures there. So tonight in, as it says up there, 9 minutes and 27 seconds, we have Cardiff and Bristol City. Then early kickoff. We'll be here on the watch along for that as well. Reading versus Stoke tomorrow. Tune in about 12:15 for that one. Then the 3 p.m.s we'll be doing on the Saturday Super Stream as well. Tune in for that one. Forest Wickham, Wednesday Millwall, Huddersfield Luton, Watford Cov, Derby Barnsley, Rotherham Preston, Brentford Borough, Birmingham Bournemouth, Blackburn Rangers, Norwich, Swansea. Those are our Saturday games. Right, let's have a look at this because you'll laugh. I just had a little scribble down. And you'll see I haven't even bothered to complete the Bristol City team because I'm just going to wait until 5-10 minutes in so we know exactly how they are shaping up. But that being said, let's bring the teams up. And we'll deal with Cardiff first. I don't agree with SofaScore, I have to say. It won't be a 4-4-2. I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1. But I think they have everything other than the wide players and up top correct there. So Smithies in goal, Bennett left back, Nelson and Morrison centre backs. Bakuna is helping out there at right back. I don't know where Osei Tutu is. We'll figure it out. Rules and Pack will be the double pivot. I suspect you can pop Ojo, leave Ojo where he is, pop Harry Wilson into the number 10 position and Hoylett down the left in a 4-2-3-1. I suspect that will be how that works. I don't expect orthodox wingers and I don't expect Ojo to play up top. We'll find out, though. Maybe SofaScore knows something I don't. But, I wouldn't imagine that will be the shape. And Kiefer Moore will be the main striker up top. As I say, I'm prepared to be wrong, but I can't imagine that will be a 4-4-2. We'll see. We will see, indeed. Wilson, the danger. Hoylett, the danger. And, well, when we talk about Bristol City, how it's going to line up. On the bench, Glatzel is the backup for Moore, isn't he? White and Murphy are wingers there with Bagan, Bamber, defenders, and Volks, a central midfielder. So pretty well balanced in terms of Cardiff and that squad there. Now, Bristol City, big change. We did them in the watch-along against Norwich. A back three of Moore, Callas and Viner was frankly hopeless, wasn't it? They have gone to a back four. We're pretty sure about that. And then it's a little bit up in the air what on earth they're doing in the rest of it. So Bentley in goal, Hunt and De Silva as orthodox fullbacks rather than wingbacks, which we have seen. Callas and Viner centre-backs. So maybe they'll be a little bit more compact. They're going to have to be because ahead of them, and I've seen 4-3-3s, I've seen 4-2-3-1s, etc. Could be a 4-1-4-1. We'll find out when the game kicks off. But a big change there. The only real thing for certain there is Adam Naj will be playing as the holding midfielder because he's the one defensive-looking player there. Then you could honestly have a 4-1-3-2 because you have O'Dowd, Patterson, who are basically wingers but that can play centrally. Then you've got Wells, Martin and Semenyo, who are all forwards. We have seen Wells play wide. We have seen Wells play 10. Semenyo, I must confess, I've seen less of. Martin will definitely play up top, you would think. So it could be a 4-3-3 with Naj, Patterson and O'Dowda as a midfield three. And then Wells, Martin and Semenyo up top. It could be as they've got it there. It could be exactly as they've got it there, a 4-2-3-1 with Wells and Semenyo having some defensive responsibility. It's a tricky one to figure out. We'll have to wait and see how it actually lines up. But it's certainly open, let's just say. One defensive-minded player in that entire 2-4-6 front six players in terms of Adam Naj. This will go one of two ways, won't it? They'll either be gloriously attacking or very, very easy to play through. We'll see how that pans out. I'm not going to commit to the formation until I see it. Frankly, it's just guesswork and we haven't seen Bristol City do this. So there's Taylor Moore on the bench and Chris Brunt. They're both victims of, I think so is Tommy Rowe, isn't he? That poor defensive showing against Norwich. Edwards, I don't know a lot about. Midfielder there on the bench. Nor Towler. So a pretty inexperienced looking bench. It's almost like the substitutes are already on the pitch, aren't they? And as was pointed out somewhere, Lewis well said, Jeju is now isolated for 10 days due to catching COVID. So he would definitely be in the 16, 17. I don't even know, 18, how many we have on the day. I think I've been saying 16 for the longest time. But there you go. So I'll reserve judgment until I see how Bristol City actually line up. But it's going to be open. Let's have a look at your comments in here. David says, Neil Harris needs a win. Yep, I think so. We'll have a look at the table actually in a minute. Jay's putting the mockers on it. I hope not. Dull game. Well, let's hope that Bristol City selection necessitate some goals, which it may well do. David says, just watch your Premier League preview. As I said, I would help with the sound not being as loud on the clip edit. Well, thank you for your feedback, David. If others complain, I will have a look at that, my friend. Jay says he's over losing to Wycombe there. You know what it's like when your team throws away 3 points, puts you in a bad mood. There we go. Lee Bowyer, next West Brom manager to replace Bilic. Well, says Layla, we'll see. We'll see. Certainly some rumblings with Bilic. Sky are putting up a 4-3-3 on their graphic there with Nige, Patterson and O'Dowda. So we said that could be one of the possible solutions. Makes some sense. Carl says 2-0 Cardiff in this one. David says, personally can't see Bowyer going anywhere soon. Charlton are doing well, but a jump up to a Premier League team, you would take that. The players are out. We should only be, what time does my phone say? A couple of minutes from kickoff. Daz is here. I'm good, my friend. Rahul says Cardiff going to win 3-1. Cardiff's front four are dangerous. Not been impressed by Nige as a central midfielder. City's team very offensive. They're bound to attack with it. We hope so. We absolutely hope so, don't we? Daz says, is Pookie starting for Norwich tomorrow? You can bet on it. Yes. Hi, Ben. Hi, all. It's Bits. What are the home stats on Cardiff? Well, Bits, you've got a couple of minutes to get your bets in. If you can have something on Cardiff to score, because Bristol City have picked an extremely open lineup, let's just say. We're having what looks like a well sort of thought out and prepared Poppy tribute here. Some people do complain that I talk through these. Obviously, I do so because I'm broadcasting and with full respect to what we're remembering with the Poppies. Ben, have you heard much about Leonardo Jardim? He's looking at new Derby managers here, isn't he? Anyone can help Lewis out on the runners and riders for new Derby, boss. I'm sure we'll be talking about that if and when Mr. Koku, who is isolated now as well, according to Lewis, stays or goes. David says he's going 2-1 Cardiff. Bristol City score first. And Bristol City to finish with 10. Oh, specific. And a fight breaks out as Wells goes to take the penalty. Yes, they may not want Wells taking the penalty after his efforts in the last game. Bet the bookies are thinking, oh, God, Bits is about. There you go. Floppy Joe is here. Evening, Ben. I hate Cardiff. I dislike Bristol City. Swansea fan watching. Well, just enjoy it, hey. As I always say, leave your bias at the door, but enjoy anyway. The players just doing a minute silence here. Again, I'm broadcasting through it, and obviously I have full respect for what players are doing here. I'm going to continue talking, though. Miles says, not going to make it home for kickoff. He's on the bus, Miles. Yeah, early kickoffs. Killer, aren't they? Cardiff to win 3-0, says Daz. He's probably thinking the open selection here from Bristol City. Pizza for Charlie. Good. We're having some chicken, I think, after this. Shaylee's going to wait till 8 p.m. for us to eat. Lewis is talking Derby again. Such a coincidence. The owners are going to sack him. Well, we'll see what transpires at Derby. We're now about to get into Cardiff and Bristol City. I'll pop it up as being 0-0. Obviously, the game has not yet kicked off. Keep your comments coming in as we go. I'll give you my reactions on everything. First of all, we'll find out what the actual team shape's going to be. You have the three players who we think are going to be central all gathered together, sort of chatting, Patterson, O'Dowda and Nige. So perhaps Sky are going to be right with their prediction of 4-3-3. Semenyo has moved to the right of the centre circle for the kickoff, if we can tell anything about that. And we're just taking the knee. Now, Wells has moved to the left-hand side. The players pop up. And it does look like a tight midfield three here, with Adam Naj at the base of it, and O'Dowda to his left, and to his right will be Patterson. I'm going to call it a 4-3-3 for now. I'm sure SofaScore will catch us up as we go. So assume I'm right. I may be wrong. So 4-3-3 for Bristol City. Naj with Patterson to his right, number 10. O'Dowda to his left, number 11. And Martin, the central striker, number 7. With Wells to his left. He's going to have to do some defensive work there, particularly against Shea Ojo. And to his right, Chris Martin, Antoine Semenyo, who did have a good impact off the bench the other night in the turnaround victory against Huddersfield this week. Woo, right. We're all go. 1 minute gone. 0-0. And Rolls has it in the midfield. Bennett, the left back, plays it in to the front. And Hoylett closing down there. Here come Bristol City with O'Dowda on the turnover. Wells pulls out to the left-hand side. 1v1 with Bakuna. Comes inside. Good ball by Wells. Patterson forward. Semenyo in the box, low cross, and it's the opening goal. Wow. We said that Bristol City were going to be offensive in this game, and extremely offensive. They've taken the lead within 1 minute and 40 seconds of this one. Wells got it on the left-hand side. He put it across, and this is the joys of playing a front three, because he had loads of options here. Wells cut inside. It goes to Patterson, and Semenyo has pulled off Bennett on the far post. Nice ball in from Semenyo, and Chris Martin sticks it in from, about 3 yards there, with Sean Morrison not quite tight enough. So the wide forwards immediately paying dividends in this one, and Chris Martin opening the scoring from Semenyo's cross after about 1 minute and 40 seconds. That is what we like on a watch along. An early goal to set us going. And Dean Holden's decision 2 minutes into the game to play such an attacking lineup, looking like a good one, let's just say. It is Cardiff 0, Bristol City 1. And Dan Bentley has the ball. And we are going to go to your comments. Let's have a look here. Lewis says, I miss CM9, who's CM7 now, and he's just opened the scoring. There we go. Bit says, bets are on. Bristol City to score 2+ goals. Cardiff 5 corners and 2 yellows for Bristol City. Come on, says Bits. Josh is happy. Bristol City have taken the lead. Jay says, told you it'd be dull. There you go. Bits says, but how many games have I seen where a team score in the first minute and finish 1-0? You wouldn't have thought. What a goal, says Charlie. I thought Patterson overhit the pass to Semenyo. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Hey, and a bit of Schadenfreude Jamen likes when it comes to Cardiff. It's a long game, but it is 1-0. And so far, the tactics are working, but you know they will come under some pressure from Harris's Cardiff as Martin pulls out to the right-hand side against Nelson, who wins that battle and plays into the channel. And the ball goes dead. 1-0 to Bristol City already in this one. Chris Martin with the goal. We're having another look at it. They had plenty back. Wells comes inside and just overloaded there. 2 players on Bennett. But from there on, you would think, I mean, it was hardly the most inventive of crosses there. It's a bit of a case of Nelson and Bennett maybe getting sucked towards the ball and Martin just in the space. Semenyo does well, but yeah, 1-0 Bristol City. Here is Bakuna. Ojo. Just on the Cardiff lineup, as I called it, not a 4-4-2 at all. Wilson in the 10, Hoylett and Ojo wide. Hoylett left, Ojo right, with Kiefer Moore up top. Semenyo coming forward here, and Nelson gets that one cleared out. Bristol City look dangerous up top. How is the balance going to be, though, through the rest of the team? Quick ball back to front there. Semenyo running off the shoulder of Bennett. And Bennett's had a bit of a shaky start against Semenyo. Here is Viner for Bristol City, who have the lead in this one. Floppy Joe says, I love it when Cardiff are losing. How was your meal with Shaylee? The takeaway the other night was lovely. And we're going to have a lovely meal after this as well. So looking forward to that. Martin says, aye, Chris off the mark. He is indeed. Long ball forward. Headed up by Nelson. Cardiff can't get in the game here. We know they're going to want to get Wilson and Hoylett and Ojo on the ball in good positions. But not really any possession so far. But they have now with Sean Morrison, very dependable Championship centre-back. Bakuna plays into the front early, and that is easy for Callas back at centre-half. Patterson comes deep. What they do have in O'Dowda and Patterson is two players in central midfield comfortable on the ball. Bentley with the goal kick, pinged out wide to Hunt, who heads on to Semenyo, who's started the game really well, hasn't he? Crunching tackle by Nelson. Fair one, says the referee, and Rules plays it out wide to Hoylett, who's always excellent in the Championship. Hoylett runs at Hunt. Hoylett crosses for big Kiefer Moore, and Naj on the cover there heads that one clear. Rules out to Hoylett. Good ball. Hoylett stands up. Semenyo doing his defensive work. Excellent from Hoylett. His cross is palmed away by Bentley. Wilson goes to recycle it. Rare bad touch from Wilson. And O'Dowda drives out of defence there. Good play by Ojo there on the cover. Chasing it back and slide tackling. Good game, this one, so far. Kiefer Moore to score a header. 6-1. You like the look of that. They certainly try and give him the service here. Really like Patterson. Reminds me of Dwayne Holmes. And, of course, you can get your Derby link in there. Lewis Patterson on loan there last season. What do you and Shaylee want for Christmas? Next time I come round, it'll pretty much be Christmas. Honestly, this sounds really dull. I want track and trace sorted and a vaccine on the way. It's all I want for Christmas, for God's sake. But there you go. And some positive news from you as well would be nice, Charlie, in terms of that chemo. Noel is here. Evening, Ben. Hope you're good. Birmingham on the verge of signing Pato. What, the guy that used to play for Milan? Wow. Gazza's here. It's just realised it's a 6 p.m. kickoff. How you doing, fella? And QPR Forever is here. Hey, everyone. Been a hectic day. There you go. Right. Played forward for Martin to chase. Morrison in a bit of a foot race with him, which he wins. Martin nearly robs it, but Morrison strong. Plays it up the line. Turned over to Ojo now. Has a bit of space to run into in front. Ojo slides it through. Moore's in behind. Moore tries the low cross. De Silva covers that one. Good quick break by Cardiff, as you'd imagine. And they win the corner. Danger. Did he play for Chelsea as well, Noel? The amount of players that have played for Chelsea that I've just forgotten even signed for them. But there you go. Pucker J is here. Says Upper Swans. Marlon Pack to score a late winner. We haven't mentioned Marlon Pack actually playing against his former club here. Corner taken by Marlon Pack. Loaded in Big Kiefer. Ooh, up there, heads that goalwards. I think that might have skimmed the post on its way through. Either that or Dan Bentley got a hand to it. More so dangerous in the air. Oh, absolutely brutalises Chris Martin there. Good save, Bentley there. But, I mean, Martin is no slouch in the air and Moore just dominates him there. Harry Wilson's going to take this corner. In it goes, floaty one. Moore at the back post. Again, you can see the plan. Try and split Morrison and Moore up, and Bristol City then have a choice of which of the massive aerial threats do they mark. But certainly, we're going to have another look at the first chance here. Moore, brilliant by Moore there. Beats Martin, all ends up, and that's going in the corner. Really good save by Dan Bentley. That one. Alex says, forgot to say thanks for the Derby watch along on Wednesday. Yeah, there you go. That shows what type of fan we attract here. It was poor from Derby, wasn't it? But Alex still able to enjoy it. He left his bias at the door, everybody. Well done, Alex. Good shout there. Here is Hoylett. Plays that in to Rules. And Nelson has it at the back. Didn't Pato put on a lot of weight and drop down the division? I've got no idea about this link here, so you'll have to let us know there. Is it my setup or is the picture quality crackling? Oh, hopefully we're all okay with the broadcast. Mine looks a millisecond laggy, so hopefully we're all okay, guys. With that, cheap stuff, Carl. Cheapy. I can even show the bottle. It's down by my side. Campo Viejo Rioja. Hey. I'm on the government grant. I can't have expensive wine. Long ball forward, looking for Martin. Morrison wins that one. Wilson on the break here. Enjoy watching these games on TV. And certainly more entertaining than watching my lot. There you go. Hopefully the internet will catch up here. Not really a lot I can do about it. Noel, I can't reset my router mid broadcast. That'll involve me leaving you and probably everything dropping out. So we just got to hope it gets better. There you go, Floppy. He's got it. Believe in the bloom. Cleared by Morrison. Attacking throw into Bristol City. Quite a direct game. Back to front from both sides so far. Here is De Silva. He plays inside to Martin, to Wells, who's got a bit of a different role today. Hunt plays that to Patterson. Good feet by him. Was he fouled by Rules? Yes, he was. And Patterson wins the free kick. Gavin says, just joined. Who's been the better side? Gavin, there's not been that much in it, actually, in game. But Bristol City literally scored with their first attack. So read into that what you will. But they're by no means dominating. But they do have a free kick at the moment, which is going to go into the box from Jay De Silva, left-footed. In it goes. And caught there. Noel, if you wouldn't mind, give us an email privately so we don't have to do it in the chat if you've got any advice on that. We are on a Ethernet connection, no Wi-Fi involved. So, yeah, if you want to email me privately about that so we can focus on the game, that would be lovely. How long will the ball stay on the pitch? I would think it should be not too industrial here, but you never know. Here is De Silva in the left-back position. He switches the play and finds Hunt. Hunt inside to Patterson, who does indeed, though, go direct to our commenters. How are my two favourite doggies, Charlie says. They are here, but some people are setting off fireworks. So, yes, you may hear them bark at some point here. Has Bristol City's keeper used that horrible black top with all the colours on yet? I quite like it, actually. But there you go. Here is Bakuna in the right back position. He goes inside to Morrison and Nelson. I think we've got Premier League games going at the moment, have we as well? Keep me updated if you're in touch with those. Hoylett lays that one off. Bennett down the left-hand side. Wilson arriving, misses his kick, goes up in the air, and then Ojo. Bakuna blasts the shot from long range over the top there. Given how good Harry Wilson is, that was actually a chance. It went via Hoylett. Lovely touch by Hoylett round the corner. Cross, Wilson like a good number 10 arriving. It is a difficult chance, but then Harry Wilson is very good. It bounces up at him and he can't get the volley on target. Oh, to be fair to Wilson, it's a really difficult chance. I'm being a bit hard on him there. You just expect a half volley from Wilson to fly towards the goal. But it just bounced up a bit high. It's probably a bit unfair having seen the replay there on Wilson. But look, first example of Bennett getting forward and crossing in for Wilson there. The ball balloons up, though. Noel says, I'll send you a DNS server address. Yeah, please do, Noel. I have no idea what goes on there. Carl's on the cheap cider. Nice one here. No fibre in New Cross. No fibre in Bedfordshire here either as well. Wells is playing on the left-hand side of a front three QPR for everyone. We've got Brighton versus Burnley going at the same time as well. Jay says, got to go deal with a spider that decided to show himself. I know what happens when a spider appears. I have to go and deal with that as well. Tea and Bourbons for Floppy Joe. Rock and roll. Good for you, my friend. Morrison fouls Wells. I'm sure some of our watchers would say that was a good old-fashioned challenge there, but a foul given. Not much in that, but Wells draws the foul anyway. We won't argue and go down that rabbit hole. And it's a free kick to Bristol City. Right of centre, long way out, probably too long for a shot. O'Dowda and Patterson are just discussing what they're intending to do with it. In terms of tall players, they've only really got, you wouldn't say Martin was tall, but he's very good in the air. Stephen, time check in 5 seconds. Well, I'm at 17:36. In it goes and headed clear. So 17, 42, 43, 44, 45, if you want to do a time check. Jamie is here. Hello, sir. Martin's only 5'9". He is good in the air, though, isn't he? Here is O'Dowda. Crosses that one in. Nelson gets the clearance. They do look dangerous up top with those three tight forwards. How open it's going to leave them in midfield, we will find out. Loaded in for Wells there, and Morrison heads back goalwards. This is the standoff, isn't it, for Bristol City? What they lose in midfield doesn't matter against Cardiff, who might go back to front quite quickly. As long as they're alert and Naj does his job in front of the back four, it might be okay. So we will figure that out as we go. Cleared there by Callis. He falls over. Nelson reads that well and steps out of defence. Good ball into the front, but given away there uncharacteristically by Hoylett. Wells there, good link up by him, and he gets it out wide to Hunt. Bristol City on top for the last few minutes. Here is Callis. Talk, Noel. Talk. Patterson has it, uncharacteristically deep. Good ball by Patterson to Hunt. Nice cross by Hunt. And, got a bit lucky there. Bakuna, unorthodox clearance. He smacks it straight against Martin and it goes out there. Martin, as ever, chipping away at the centre halves. It's a good cross that by... Oh, Martin's offside, actually. Good cross by Hunt. Linesman, yeah, he did give that one. Good call by the linesman. But Bakuna and Morrison, Martin will give you a game, whatever the service is like. 20 minutes gone. Cardiff 0, Bristol City 1. Early goal by Bristol City, 1 minute and 40 seconds into this one. Heavy tackle there, and the ref's got his whistle to his lips. He's played a good advantage there as Ojo has it right-hand side. And they don't make anything of the advantage there. I think I need to see the replay there. Callas is looking sheepish, so I assume it was him that committed the foul. But the referee play on and nothing working. I am on an iMac, Noel. So I don't know what that means. I'm on. Carl says refill needed. We'll leave it 5 minutes, else I'll really enjoy the watch along and not give you guys very good analysis. Unless you enjoy it that way, guys. In the deep midfield, lobbed forward to Kiefer Moore. Moore has nearly won it. He did win it, in fact, and it went back to Harry Wilson, who volleys that one over the top. Scraps at the moment for Harry Wilson, but Kiefer Moore is just a outhouse in the Championship, isn't he? Callas terrified there. Again, it doesn't quite come down to Harry Wilson, but you get the idea that when it does fall in the right spot, Harry Wilson is going to be there. So Bristol City need to keep eyes well open there. Thank you, Noel, for your help. Oh, nice. Fish and chips takeaway. I'd bet Ben uses Apple. What's this? That's my iPhone there. No, it's been very reliable, this iMac, to be fair, since I got it, to have a go at this full time. So Lewis says, Jack Stretton scored another 2 goals. We're excited about Jack Stretton. Keep your eye on him, non-Derby fans. Floppy says, who do you think will be top of the Championship on Christmas Day? Get your answers in on that one. Take the fruit, Ben. Take the fruit. The game is pretty good, says Carly. Set me up for that one, didn't he? Norwich be top Christmas, says QPR forever. Most musicians use Apple. Into the box. It's gone loose. Kiefer Moore hits the shot. And I think we've either got an offside there. It's a good save, actually, by Bentley, who looks at it today. Is wine 5 a day as part of your balanced diet there. They're having a struggle with Kiefer Moore, as a lot of teams do. Headed in long there. I think Eddie had a little shove on Callas, but quickly swivels and hits the shot. And Bentley behind it. I think Bentley's body language would suggest he'd already heard the whistle there. Is that a thing? Musicians using Apple and Korg as well? Only if you have 5 glasses a day. Nice. Watford for top of the league at Christmas, says Carl. Lewis says he fancies the Swans. QPR Forever has made fish cake, and now we know that QPR Forever used to be a chef, or is still a chef. Remind us. We need to get some pictures of this. So we've got chefs making food here. Get us all salivating a little bit. Here is Thomas Callas driving out of defence. Good run by him, actually. And then he gives it away, and he's left a hole where he was, covered by O'Dowda cleverly. Here is Ojo now. He chips that one in. Moore was there, didn't quite get the header there. Such a threat in the air. O'Dowda bailing Callas out as he gave the ball away, just filling in. And De Silva was alert and went to centre half there temporarily. Bennett is forward in the left back position. A quarter of this one gone. 1-0 to Bristol City. Morrison now coming out of defence, but the ball's had to be fed back into the hole where he was. He's still forward, so they may want to try and get the ball in the box here. Morrison's so good in the air. Oh, nice ball in behind there for Hoylett. Moore was there. Lovely pass slid down the line there for Junior Hoylett. I guess by Bennett. Could be wrong on that one, but really good ball in behind, and Hoylett cut it back. And the clearance there. Are we going to get the long throw in now? Looks like Sean Morrison staying forward, so it'd be sensible to get the throw into the box. Yes, Pack is drying the ball. Am I going to say no to that? Yes, please, QPR Forever. DM me for the address. Anyone wants to send me anything, especially food, that'd be lovely. So it's going to go in long. So look out for Morrison here and Moore, obviously. Morrison on the near post. Callis does well there. They double up on Sean Morrison. Here is Wilson. Gets it out of his feet. Wilson hits the shot. Nice line on it, but a little bit too high. Some lovely chat going on here. Let's have a look here. Leeds 2020 thinks Norwich will be top at Christmas. Charlie thinks Reading won't be top at Christmas. But still, if Reading win tomorrow, they will have 25 points from the first 11 games, which is magnificent and could stand them in good stead for a good finish this season for sure. Do you have white, rosé and red to count at 3 or 5 a day? Love it. Fabio Barini back to Swansea. Is he a free agent? Homemade burger and chips for bits. Love it. Jay says he's a brilliant chef. Yeah, I think some false fake news there, as outgoing we think now President Trump would say. Microwave technician, love it. Pro level, peel a corner, hey? Hey, I live with a grade A baker, so I'm not going to put myself out there as a decent chef. I'm absolutely not. QPR Forever says fancies Reading for playoffs. And it gets to the point, QPR Forever, where you start looking and if they're 25 points from 11 and, you know, you don't have to, I keep saying you don't have to record that many points per game from 25 from 11 to actually get in there, do you? So let's see what the mental start, Charlie's words, actually means. Have you seen the video of Chansiri saying Wednesday night? No, I haven't. Send that one to me. We'll see. Only grade A, not A star. I don't know. Grade A when I went to school, Joe. Candlestick maker, that'd be me, wouldn't it? Here is De Silva, slips it down the line. Bakuna wins that one. O'Dowd stuck a hand in the back there and will be forgiven for giving away that free kick and stopping the turnover. I'm going to have a refill, if that's okay. Rules has got it in midfield. He's gone back into Curtis Nelson at centre half. I have to say, Bristol City doing a fair job of keeping Cardiff at arm's length. You just have to worry about whether they give away a clear chance to Harry Wilson in the 10 position or a header for Moore or a set play for Morrison, because they don't need any possession to score, Cardiff, do they? Put it that way. Layla, I've put you in the timeout. We're trying to talk championship here, so if you want to be involved, try and read the room. We'd love to have you involved, but if you keep repeating Ole out, it's probably not going to go down well in the chat. So try and have a think in the next 5 minutes, and we'd love to have you involved. But we're talking, talking a little bit about our dinner, but hopefully mainly about the championship and Cardiff Bristol City. Thank you, Noel. Wherever you've sent that to, we'll find out for your help. Technophobe me. Up it goes in the air. Semenyo, huge jump there. Tries to head it on. Morrison's going to get rid into central midfield. Nice little flick on there by Wilson. Moore has won the strength battle there with Callis. No foul given. Ojo now down the right. And Callis fouls him surely there. No, the ref shakes his head. Saying a fair contact there, and we play on. It looked like Callis had just got a bit annoyed and that he got shrugged off the ball. But here come Bristol City on the transition. Wells tries to play O'Dowd in. Nelson just gets there first, pokes that back goalwards. O'Dowd hits the deck. Really good passage of play from both teams here, end to end. Naj has it in central midfield, and Hunt has it at right back. And here is Callis. Lee's on the Shiraz. I can't pronounce the second word there. Is it nice, Lee? I bet your mum gets nice food, QPR Forever. Love it. Good work. Yes, Ole was at Cardiff. That is a reasonable link that could be mentioned that I can't argue with, can I? Yeah, Layla will come back with Ole as a championship level manager. Ho-hum. King prawn boona. Oh, lovely. Egg fried rice for me. Sounds good. As long as it comes from a takeaway and it was made authentically. Hoylett is down. I wonder if his race is run. He has that resigned look that players have when they know that they might have tweaked something and they might not be able to continue. Players know their bodies, don't they? Here comes the physio for Cardiff. Just have a little look at the bench for Cardiff. If Hoylett is going out, you would be looking at Josh Murphy there or Gavin White as a one to play off the front. So we will see. Decent one, Lee. Send us a link. Full-bodied, lovely. Mick McCarthy. I can give you some background on that. Oh, made by the missus, was it? And there you go. We need to stop talking takeaways. I've had my dinner. It's making me hungry again. Nice. Elizabeth, it's a good thing. I've done a video on that on Dearly Departed, Chelsea v Sheffield United. You can go and check that out. Go and check that out elsewhere on the channel. Check out interview with Akin Fenwa. Akin Fenwa coming back into the Wickham team and they start winning. So he's having quite the influence this season. There's Kiefer Moore completely downs an energy drink in one there. What a man. Hoylett looks okay, actually. He's jogging over with the physio to the left touchline. Good news for him. He'll be coming back in as the ref gives the drop ball and Hoylett gets waved back in. Bentley plays out to Viner and Callis. Long ball forward. Flicked on by Semenyo, who's got the beating of Bennett in the air, hasn't he? If they do want to go direct with three forwards on, they may need to. M&S are a joke. CEO refusing to shut a warehouse. Are M&S not essential? Surely their food branches are essential, aren't they, Lewis? I don't know. I haven't seen the story. I don't know what's essential and what's not anymore. Who does? Don't even think the government do. Can't keep up with all your vids. Well, Jay, the secret is that I make one long one and just do clips. So just wait for the long one, basically. But the idea is I do clips to try and draw in other subscribers. It does hurt in the algorithms a little bit. But, Rolls is forward into the box here. Naj holds him up. He's got Hoylett in support. Hoylett crosses left-footed. Can't find Kiefer Moore. Zach Viner heads out. But Bennett is going to recycle and he's going to put it back in the mixer. But that's easy for Bentley. Wheelock Gang team, Brighton and Burnley 0-0 at halftime. Thank you for the update. Akin Fenwa managed to complete the full 90. Wow. And then did some bench presses straight after, didn't he? Wanted pizza rapido, but finances are tight, so Mrs. Noel's cooking. Good on her. There you go. This is a good question. Jacob says, would you rather score the most goals in the league or concede the least? Really good question, that is. Obviously, for the entertainment, you probably want to score the most, wouldn't you? But you're probably more likely to get promoted conceding the least, aren't you? There you go. Bits is off. Sort this out so we can get a great start to the weekend. He needs goals, goals, goals. Bits, that's the one thing you do know. Not just food, but essential food. Yeah, absolutely. Lewis says, we don't deal with the food, Ben. We're just the clothing. Oh, I'm sorry, Lewis. Well, hopefully they'll sort you out on the furlough if they do close you down, but it's rubbish at the moment, isn't it? B&M open for where Charlie's working. Look, guys, it's 4 weeks. Let's just hope we can get through. I know some of you are getting your employment affected and it sucks. Free kick, corner down the left-hand side. Martin with his usual approach to corners. In it goes low and it's cleared. Getting a bit physical with Pack there. I suppose Chris Martin and Marlon Pack's paths wouldn't have crossed at Bristol City, or would they? Indeed. We had Paolo Sousa at Swansea and it was awful to watch. Missed 3 home games all season, all ended 3-0. There you go. My company closed today, not classed as essential even. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, what is essential? Well, good for you, Jamie. He's in construction, still able to go to work. Just to think one of these teams might be a dearly departed team next season. You never know. You never know. Foul by Callis on Moore. 35 gone here. Callis is certainly mixing it with the attackers for Cardiff. And Moore has won a free kick. He's just given his idea of how he wants this to be delivered. Back in work. Oh, interesting. In Wales, Joe, they've gone for the circuit breaker. Be interesting your thoughts on that as a Welsh citizen. In it goes from Wilson. Surely Morrison is offside. Why on earth Viner would head that ball, I don't know, because he's conceded a corner. And yeah, we get into the interfering with play debate there. But corner nonetheless for Cardiff. And Harry Wilson is going over to take this one. As always, look out for Morrison, look out for Moore on these. It's going to come in from Harry Wilson, left-footed, out-swinging. Both arms go up for the signal. In it goes, looking for Moore and headed clear. Bennett recycles. And here's Hoylett. Hoylett holds it up. Semenyo challenges him. Bennett now plays it back out to Wilson. Can they get some quality into the box here? Rules. Yes, they can. Nice cross by Rules. Really good clearance by Viner. Credit where it's due. I've been a bit harsh on him over the last couple of Bristol City games. Great clearance, though, by him. And now here comes O'Dowda. Can they transition quickly? Oh, Wells was in if the ball was right there. But Bristol City still have it. And Semenyo has got it. He just undercooked the pass there. And Wells was in the left channel there. De Silva to Patterson to Naj in central midfield. When they do come forward, Bristol City do have some quality on the ball, don't they? Semenyo lays off to Patterson. To De Silva in the left-back position. O'Dowda to Patterson. The attack has slowed down and gone all the way back to Bentley. Martin, comment of the day there. Your streams are much more entertaining than radio coverage. Thank you, sir. Noel says, RE work situations, please all keep your chin ups. Hopefully we'll all be okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Fingers crossed. And you can come here and chat with like-minded people who are not mental, like some people are on YouTube, for goodness sake. We've got a really good subscriber base. Here is Hoylett down the left-hand side, cuts inside to Pack. Pack holds it up and recycles to Morrison. Bristol City very deep at the moment. Can Cardiff get in a good crossing position? Bakuna is going to hit the long ranger, spilt there by Bentley, kind of like volleyball, spikes it away. It's now with Ojo and Wilson's out on the right wing. 1v1 with Viner. Good position this for Cardiff. Knocked back to Ojo. Curler deflected there. That could have gone anywhere. Who did it deflect off, though? A red or a blue? A red or a blue. We seem to have been saying that since Tuesday night, haven't we? And it deflected off a red. So advantage blue in more ways than one over in America. Corner for Cardiff. Wilson's going to take again. As ever, I'll say look out for Morrison and Moore. And there was more chance there arriving with some pace on his run. And a Bristol City player jumped in front of him. But, that's a chance. That's a chance by Cardiff standards and by Kiefer Moore standards. Yeah, he's got to score from there, hasn't he? He gets the run on Viner. yeah, Viner can't handle Moore at all there. And Moore is probably 5 yards out when he heads the ball. He's gone into the post in the end. I'm sure he's okay, Moore. But a chance there indeed for Cardiff City and for Kiefer Moore as we come up to the 40-minute mark. Neil Harris stands arms folded. Best player this half, Ben. I'll take that all day. Oh, can you hear the dogs there? Sorry, I think maybe some fireworks might have gone off. Player of the half is the ref, says Gavin. I don't know. I've enjoyed it a bit more than that. We're seeing the goal again for Bristol City. Early goal in this game. It was Wells from the left, found Patterson, and then Semenyo squares it, and Martin sticks it in. Who scored for City, Ben? Chris Martin on 1 minute 41. That's why you have good, like-minded, workman-like community, hey? There we go. We're all the same except for our team's colours. Absolutely. Absolutely indeed. Gaz has been on furlough. Let go. Oh, sorry. To beat the rush. The furlough scheme is extended. Oh, mate. I feel you. Here's Hoylett down the left-hand side, running against Hunt. Hoylett's cross is deflected out, and another corner. Yes, Noel, very proud of the community we're building here. Brilliant, brilliant stuff, especially in lockdown. We need it, don't we, hey, when we're not at these games. What side are we on, guys? Blue or red? I'm on the side of loads of goals and carnage generally, but in comes the corner from Wilson. Morrison gets free on the near post. I think that's off a red foot, and it's another corner. Viner disagrees there. He thinks Morrison's gotten away with one there. Liam says, really confused. The lone son of Benkovic from Leicester hasn't even made the bench. This at Bristol City there. Corner goes in. Free header on the near post there. It was Pack. He couldn't angle it goalwards, and it goes out for a goal kick there. Yeah, Benkovic. He is a centre-half as well. No, I don't understand that either. Yeah, Lewis. Oh, dear. Apprenticeship lost. Mum lost her job as well. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. I'm so sorry to hear that. Lewis. It's great with how the world is at the minute. This channel in the chat is always a good laugh. There you go. Forget about everything. And I suppose we need to thank the players as well for keeping us entertained, don't we? With the testing, they can carry on and give us something to watch and enjoy. 43 gone here. Long one forward for Wells to chase. He's in behind Morrison. Bouncy ball. Morrison does well, actually, there. Uses his strength to get that one away. Moore wins it in the air. And lovely ball on there by Hoylett. Moore now coming towards the edge of the box. Tries to cross it. And it is yet another corner for Cardiff. What is the corner count? That will be number 5, I think, now for Cardiff. It doesn't look like Wilson's going to take this one, so presumably Pack is going to swing this one in from the right-hand side. Up comes Nelson. As I always say, look out for Moore, look out for Morrison. But it's Nelson that wins the header, and it's easy for Bentley. Headed it into the ground, it bounced up. Easy catch, easy peasy. Joe says, my view on gigs. Has there been any more on that story? Because there was a lot of alleges that obviously we can't put up on the screen. So yeah, when we get something a bit more, I'm happy to comment on that. When this is over, do a meet-up, Ben, do the music. We will for sure. I've done a live show with my Blue Monday podcast for Ipswich fans. We will for sure do a live show for this one. Maybe, I don't know, like a playoff semi-final or something. We'll all get together at a location somewhere in the middle of the country, and we'll screen a playoff game or something of that nature. It'll be awesome. But yes, we will do it. We'll do a huge meetup there, and a live broadcast for sure. Hunt flips that one into the front. We're into stoppage time now, plus 3 minutes. Hoylett was down for a while, wasn't he? Semenyo brings it down. Nice touch by him. Back it goes to Hunt, who plays it back into Semenyo. Good strength by him. Looks a good player, doesn't he? Semenyo, no age as well either, is he? De Silva coming forward now, but he is blocked out there. Chris Martin surely is going to make a tactical foul there, and he's going to get booked as well. He pleads his innocence, but we all saw it coming, didn't we? De Silva had broken forward. Martin, intelligent as ever, knows that the left back's out of position and we're coming up to half time, and he can just take a yellow card and stop that attack. Holds his arms up as he makes the tactical foul, and it is a yellow card for Chris Martin. Flicked on the long ball, the long free kick in there by Morrison. Hoylett can't get on the end of it. We're up to about 46-10 now. So I would suspect this will be the last attacking phase of play now. And Bristol City are going to go in 1-0 up at half time. Neil Harris, other than the goal and that first 2 minutes, won't be too unhappy with this one. We'll look at the numbers and we'll do a bit of Q&A at half time. Big long ball forward there by Bentley. Nelson wins the header. Stuck back into the mixer and cleared for Cardiff. All a bit messy, this. Bristol City trying to get to half time. Cardiff still pushing forward. Here comes Ojo. De Silva has fouled him, has he not? No, fair contact. And booted down the line by De Silva. We're coming up to 47 minutes. Morrison wins the header as ever. Martin holds it up as ever. Good old battle, that championship battle. Chris Martin versus Sean Morrison. Both have played more minutes in this league than most. Pack passes to Rules, who plays it out to Bennett. We are 30 seconds away from the end of stoppage time. I think Cardiff might be able to get it in the box one more time. Not with service like that. And De Silva, completely unchallenged, heads that to Wells. Wells into Semenyo. He can't hold it up. And are they going to get one more attack? Here comes Hoylett down the left, running against Hunt. He comes inside. Hoylett's going to have a shot, and it's a very poor one that drags down low. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is half-time. Cardiff 0, Bristol City 1. Get your thoughts in on the first half. Early goal by Chris Martin in this one. Cardiff got caught really cold, not really knowing probably how Bristol City were actually going to line up and figuring out the positions. The front three got narrow for that first 2 minutes, and they punished the Cardiff defending there with Wells playing to Semenyo, to Patterson, to Semenyo, to Martin. So all of the front three involved in that goal. Let's have a look at the numbers, and then we'll have a look at your comments on this one. And everybody drink as we go to the split screen. And you can see, wow, Cardiff 12 shots, Bristol City 1 shot. 1 shot on target, and they scored from it. So this could be the ultimate in what you have, you hold. 3 shots on target to 1, obviously the goal. 7 corners to 1. 1 big chance apiece. I would suspect Kiefer Moore's header would be the big chance there. And obviously the big chance was the goal for Bristol City there. 202 on the passes for Cardiff, 232 for Bristol City. And then look down at the bottom at clearances, 12 from Bristol City. So the numbers tell us that other than the goal, Cardiff have been on top in this one, and they would fancy another 45 minutes of that they may well be able to get an equaliser. The options for Bristol City, they could shore up their central midfield. They could throw in a Chris Brunt or a Noah Masengo. They could go again to 3 at the back and throw in Taylor Moore or Tommy Rowe. So they have some options to go more defensive, Bristol City, but you would worry if Cardiff did score. Well, the game can't really swing any other way then, can it? So interestingly poised. Certainly more interesting this way than if it was 1-0 the other way, because Bristol City wouldn't appear to have any attacking options to change things. Let's have a look at your comments. What are we going to start with here? William says, come on the Robins. Got some Swansea fans infiltrating the chat here tonight. Should do the meet-up at St Andrews. Get 2 teams there to look at. Yeah. Let me know in terms of meet-up where everybody's based. We might well have to do it somewhere reasonably close to the M1 and everyone can kind of come and converge in. It'd be really, really fun. Charlie says, Cardiff disappointing me so far. Josh says, Cardiff dominated us. Lucky to be in front. To the eye test, Josh, not domination, but the numbers say domination, don't they? So maybe you're right. What do you believe? The stats or my eye test? But yeah, fair comment. Matty says, the Reds are going up. Well, should we have a look at the league table, actually? Have a look at a live league table. And by God, look at this. A win in this game, 20 points from the first 11. Second spot going into the 3 p.m.s tomorrow. So, well, stop the clocks and they are. So there we go. Lewis says, don't look right seeing Krissy Martin in a red shirt. He's worn many shirts, hasn't he, Chris Martin? Wonder if we can name all the clubs. Luton, Norwich, Hull on loan. I'm sure I saw him play for Reading on loan as well, Chris Martin. Derby, obviously. Bristol City now. He's worn a lot of colours. Ben's off for another bottle of vino. I'm going to have another glass when the second half starts, if that's allowed. I want goals from Moore. I know he can get them. Well, he looks a threat. He always looks a threat. He did get a decent headed chance, didn't he, Charlie, from that corner, which he put wide of the post. Semenyo, definitely a future star. He's done a good job, hasn't he, playing down the right-hand side. Semenyo obviously assisted the goal, didn't he? So, Bristol, it's Karanka time. Well, if you Karanka it, you're going to win, i.e. not concede any goals. Charlie says, solid half by Bristol City. Cardiff look leggy, but attacking. Don't know if a win for Bristol City. Good or bad for Reading at the top. Good away win for City if they can hold on to it. Touches in opposition box 4 for Bristol City. Were they all during the goal? I wonder. Ben is off for a Balthazar-sized bottle. Be just enough for the second half. Josh says, we can't deal with Cardiff physicality, too big and too strong for us. That's the plan, isn't it? You either can't deal with the dribbling of Wilson and Hoylett, or the running power of Ojo, or the physicality of Morrison and Moore. Gavin says Cardiff have been the better side, but Bristol City holding fast. I live in the middle of nowhere. Nice. Liam says, you Reds. And it's going well, isn't it? Chris Martin with the only goal, which I'm seeing there. I thought you said Carrow Road for the meet-up. Hey, that might be a little bit far east for everybody. Great point, Ben. If you switch to full on, we have what we hold, and then you concede. How do we switch? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Nowhere to go, is there? Get the table off. Sorry, Lewis. You're going to be full swimming in Arab money soon, so don't worry. You'll be fine. I hear eye test. Did you get yourself to Specsavers? We love the eye test, don't we? The chat gives me the eye test, doesn't it? Don't you know, pump it up, how Sheffield Wednesday going up? Well, if they continue scoring 9 points in 24 hours, then they will clearly go up. But there you go. Eat some pasta, Joe. William says, I'll be surprised if Bristol City get top 6. And that's not even a knock on Bristol City, is it? We got all 3 of the year 1 parachute teams in the top 6 already. We've got Reading going great guns. And then we've got people like Swansea, Brentford, Millwall, Stoke, who all look good for a challenge, don't we? And we all know that's too many teams to fit into 6, don't we? So, yes. You should do a Benjamin Bloom shirt with the writing in the style of an eye. I like that. Going to write that down. Eye test shirt. That's good, David. I'll get Jack to design that. You don't have any royalties on that. That's my idea. Good idea, though. Very good idea. Sorry, George. We're live. And just to avoid any confusion in the future, we will be live at 12:15 tomorrow for Reading versus Stoke. 2:45 for the Saturday Super Stream. Then we're going to be live at 10 a.m. for the Championship review. Then we'll be dearly departed. We won't probably be live too much in the international break other than England versus Republic of Ireland, Thursday the 12th, Belgium versus England, Sunday the 15th, Iceland versus England, Wednesday the 18th. It will mainly be pre-records. But, hey, come on. We all love the grind, don't we? We'll be back. Chris, always insightful, our friend. Disappointed by City after the early goal. Cardiff dominated and should have scored. Still looking like a 2-2. Nice one, Chris. Chris, you should definitely get a Twitter. You'd be a great follow. A Balthazar is equal to 16 bottles. God. Answers in the chat. How long would it take you to drink 16 bottles of wine? I'm thinking, I reckon I could do 2 a week, but that would be steady. Dearie me. You'll never guess who I bumped into at Specsavers, everyone. The other day, everyone. Sorry, I butchered the punchline of your joke, Noel. Sorry, completely ruined it, didn't I? Imagine if Gate lose tonight would be a crushing defeat. Oh, Charlie, don't be naughty. Could you see Jukanovic coming to Derby? That would be fun if he did, wouldn't it? Really, really fun. He was great for Fulham, wasn't he? Wish Warnock was manager for the second half. There you go. Or Karanka. Or Rowett. Noel still wants the quiz. I've put some options up there on the whiteboard. Maybe I'll let you see the legendary whiteboard one day and all my weird notes. But yeah, we could do a quiz. All I need to do is come up with questions that people can't Google in quick succession. And find a way of doing it. Gaza says, not got up early to catch us live on Sunday. Gaza, I bang on for about an hour and a half. So, dear oh me, the issue you've got is you support Millwall. And they're always quite high up in the running order because they're quite high up in the league, indeed. Warnock went after defeat via the Wurzels. Probably wishful thinking. I'll get over you. Skee-doo-be-doo. Oliver, evening all. Anyone else feeling really fed up with this lockdown? Oliver, you're amongst friends. A lot of people have said exactly the same thing. A lot of people are going to work but thinking their work's going to get closed because it's not essential. Furlough's been stopped and started and started and stopped. So, yes, we're all fed up with it, Oliver, and we feel your pain. Lewis says, fun fact, Derby scored more goals under Gary Rowett than under Frank Lampard. There we go. When I used to drink, I drank whiskey. Couldn't do that neat now. No, I struggle. Jack, buddy, you don't have to put your comment in 20 times. Ipswich Town, my friend. What about you? Charlie says, just heard Jack Wilshere wants a second medical at Reading. Is he not a free agent? I don't know. You might have to wait. And yes, the old Birmingham song, Keep Right On to the End of the Road, does work, doesn't it? What else have we got coming up this weekend in terms of championship fixtures? Sorry, I won't ever say championship like that again. That annoyed even me, and I was saying it. We have got Cardiff, Bristol City tonight. The Robins leading 1-0. Early kickoff watch along tomorrow. Reading versus Stoke. Leaders, Reading, looking to hit either 23 or 25 points from the first 11. Bam. Forest Wickham. Wednesday Millwall. Huddersfield Luton. Watford Coventry. Derby Barnsley. Rotherham Preston. Brentford Borough. Birmingham Bournemouth. Blackburn QPR. And Norwich versus Swansea. Let's have a look at your comments. Aha, Jack is probably a happy Bristol City fan, but a little bit worried about some of the underlying numbers in this one that has Cardiff dominating according to the numbers. But the score is 1-0 to Bristol City, so they need to put those chances into goals, don't they? And they'll have some chance in this game. Elliot says, oh no, water boiler is broken and council won't fix it as I need a part. So you're going to be out, you don't have heat until next week. Elliot, that sucks. I'm very, very sorry. West Brom mascot. Yeah, the classic West Brom boiler mascot. David James, opening line in studio. I don't know any manager that plans to go 1 goal up or 1 goal down in the opening few minutes of a match. Okay, fair to say your analysis is far better. But David James was a great goalkeeper for many, many years, wasn't he? Can we see Ipswich back in the Championship? We're not that good, Charlie. Honestly, we don't tend to win difficult away games or big games, which is troublesome when you're trying to get promoted out of a league. So I think he's a free agent, Charlie, but if you can pass 2 medicals, your doctors must be quacks. Indeed. Oliver says, I'm lucky to continue to work in university. Technicians never stop. There you go. Just struggling, not travelling. I know. You'll keep us going. We'll try, hey? That's one thing. I'd love to be at games, but frankly, I've been at a couple of games. And the problem is that when people aren't going to games, they're not invested in content from games they haven't been to. So this is as good as it gets at the moment, I'm afraid. And we'll keep doing the watch-alongs. Tom says, come on, you Reds. Go Bristol City. They are leading at halftime. Brilliant start. Good luck. Good luck to both. Obviously, my bias is left completely at the door. I have no bias in this game. I don't know why I'm saying that. Tony says, we'll lose to Borough. From a Brentford point of view, always lose to Warnock teams. He knows what he's doing, old Warney, doesn't he? Did Wilshire actually fail a medical, Charlie? Yes. Certainly a very high caliber player, isn't he, Wilshire? But does he still have the hunger? Does he? We'll see. Joe says it'll finish 1-1. Cardiff to get a pen. Almost always, says Tony. Hey, we'll see. Noel says, yes, please do. Thumbs up. Let me do my plugs quickly. So we say thank you to the great Charlie Frost, who's, it feels a bit weird calling Charlie a sponsor now because he is our friend, isn't he? But he is the fan sponsor of the watch-alongs here. 30 years of Royal. Here is to many more. Thank you, Charlie, for your sponsorship. And everybody here, my friend, is behind you in your fight against this horrible cancer that you're up against at the moment. Come on, Charlie, from everybody. And I know it seems clangingly crass to then go to a merchandise plug, but Charlie would see the funny side, we know. We go to the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel merchandise store there. Home T-shirt, away T-shirt, mug, phone case, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal there. Help us out on merch. You can super chat right now, subscribe on Patreon. But for absolutely free, give us a thumbs up. Keep the comments coming if you're watching after the fact. Do people watch watch-alongs after the fact? I think they go and see the goal reactions, don't they? And if you do want to get involved in the sponsorship, you can do that on Patreon or at benjaminbloommusic@gmail.com. We are all out for the second half. And I did promise myself I could have a refill for the start of the second half. Bristol City will be hoping they start the second half as well as they did the first half, where they scored within 100 seconds, didn't they? And away we go. No changes. Bristol City defending this 1-goal lead here. Nelson goes direct, looking for Hoylett into the channel. Hoylett gives chase. Hunt is going to try and shepherd that out, and he draws the foul from Junior Hoylett. Gaza says Cardiff to turn it around 2-1 in the second half. Out of everyone in the Championship, who'll be the next Wolves? What, as in who's going to come with a ton of money and buy a load of Champions League players? There we go. My mate said Forest still haven't refunded fans. Yeah, a lot of clubs are doing staggered payments, aren't they? So best wishes there to Charlie. Go get him, indeed. He's getting his T-shirt next payday. And I had the joy of meeting Charlie the other day, which was great to see how positive and upbeat. And that guy knows his Reading, put it that way. Go and follow Charlie on your socials here. Live stream of Brentford v Newcastle. What night is that, Tony? Can you let me know? Sounds fun. I want MGW. Is that Morgan Gibbs-White back? Yes. Injured. All the best there. Refill. Here we do. Lewis is off to work in a couple of hours, so he can't drink. There we go. Where are we going? Millwall slow with refunds. David's got his refund from Birmingham. The next Wolves, yeah, will it be Derby, hey? Long ball forward goes dead. Throw in for Cardiff. Morrison passes that on to Bakuna to take. 1-0 to Bristol City here. Here's Naj. Cardiff will be very disappointed, won't they, if they can't force another big chance in this second half, given all the attacking they've done. Semenyo has it, but Martin is down. I think it might have been Nelson that clashed with him. Ovaltine. You still find it. City did look good against us. They have some decent players. Semenyo and Jeju looked scarily talented. And they got the win, didn't they, Oliver? Bristol City looking for a second straight win. The Bristol City fans didn't like it when we called them streaky under Streaky Lee. But are they going to go 4 wins, then 5 without a win, and then 2 straight wins? That sounds streaky to me. Let's find out. Streaky Bacon. Free kick in easy for Smithies, who charges out and claims that one. 48 gone. 1-0 Bristol City. Tuesday, 22nd of December. God, we are going to be wall to wall with the watch-alongs over Christmas, aren't we, Tony? Looking forward to that. Just hope blooming lockdown's finished by then. Here is Morrison sticking that one forward. And Bentley has it. Can Cardiff build up a head of steam? And we know a head of steam for Cardiff doesn't mean a load of possession. It means a load of territory, doesn't it? Some repeated set plays and trying to just get Bristol City playing in their own half and trying to get their quality players onto the ball. Cup of tea only. Oh, only drink on Saturdays. Oh, you're much more disciplined than me. The ball's gone dead again. This actually plays into Bristol City's favour, doesn't it? Streaky Steve McLaren. There we go. The Salah dive, I did see it. Noel, yes. Shakespearean. Streaky Bacon. I've got some tomorrow. Floppy Joe says, my mum fancies you. She loves your voice. Comment of the day. I'm obviously very, very happy, but that's very flattering. In it goes, headed on by Morrison. And Ojo has it. Bristol City breaking away now with Wells. Pack chases him and he's fouled him. Surely there, hand on the shoulder. Probably going to be a yellow card for Marlon Pack as well there. Wells breaking away. Referee brings out the yellow card. Oh, thank you, Gavin. We need to change that away from half time, don't we? Thank you. Watch along. Bosh. There we go. Thanks, Gavin. How's lockdown been near you? Huddersfield has been in some form of lockdown since June. God. Not too bad here. Bedford is apparently dangerous, but never went above tier 1. So I'm in a village just outside. So all okay, to be honest. I can't grumble. Free kick into the box, headed clear. De Silva has it. And Callis now on the right wing. Tries to slide that one through, and Hoylett clears it up. Foul there by Semenyo on Kiefer Moore. Cardiff will want to take this one quickly while the Bristol City players are forward, but everything slowed down. We are not married, but wouldn't that be a fine thing in the future, Lewis? Wine gums gets me drunk. Indeed. Morrison. Ojo. Inside to Rules. Tries to switch the play, and Martin got ahead on that. Semenyo. Now Wells. Overload on the left-hand side here. He plays it through. It's quite a good ball, actually. O'Dowda didn't quite read it there. He played it in behind. And O'Dowda, good strength there from Rules to draw the foul there. If O'Dowda's got his thinking cap on there, I didn't think Wells's ball was a bad weight. So nicely disguised. To be fair to Rolls, he did well with his defensive duties there all the way through that. The goal kick is forward from Bristol City. Sorry, Cardiff, excuse me. And Pack has it. He plays into Wilson, who plays it back to Nelson and receives it immediately back. Played up the wing for Ojo, who's on the left wing now. Bennett, 1v1 with Hunt. Bennett doesn't try and take him on, plays it back into Pack. Now Bennett's got it back. Good ball by Pack, actually. Tries a floaty cross there to the near post. Bakuna was forward, actually. Interesting. De Silva. Patterson tries to disguise the switch of play there to Semenyo. Not a good pass. Here's Wilson coming in off the left-hand side into the centre circle to Rules. Rules is looking to slide in Hoylett somehow, but he's marshalled by Patterson. Bennett plays it to Pack, and Pack slides it across to Morrison. Oh, poor ball by Morrison, read there by Nucky Wells. And O'Dowda comes away. Very much a sense of Bristol City sitting back and trying to get a quick transition at some point here. It's not happening yet. But they now have Hunt in some space in the right back position. He can come forward with it. Played out to Semenyo on the right wing here. Engages Bennett. Bennett stands him up. Good ball by Semenyo into Hunt, who tried to take on Pack, who was just too experienced for him, and wins the free kick. Liam says, I can see this being 2-0 Bristol City. Unfortunately, we didn't take our chance when we had sustained territory. Bristol City will end up getting a second late on. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that is a possibility. You would assume Cardiff will pile on as the game goes on, and we might likely see Murphy, is Glatsell on the bench? I think he is, isn't he? Glatsell or White. Should we just have a quick look at the bench for Cardiff? Harris will be thinking about that now. So Murphy, White, Glatsell, those are the names we would expect to see first off the bench for the Bluebirds. Rules plays it to Morrison, who plays it out to Bakuna. Gavin agrees with Liam. Breakaway goal could be on. And here is Bennett. And Bennett, lovely cross on the run on the half volley there. Excellent from Bennett. But Bentley grabs it. Good technique to even get that into the box there. I think my missus has cursed me, Ben. Ever since I've been with her, we've never beaten Forest. Please don't boil your relationship down to your record against Forest, Lewis. Your missus won't appreciate that at all. Unless she's a football fan, she might do. O'Dowda commits the foul there on Ojo. So you live village life too. It's village life, but it's a modern village QPR forever. So it's not an old-fashioned one, but I'm not in a town, basically. It's nice. Having lived in London Colney, literally on the M25, yes. Right, we have a free kick to Cardiff, 56 gone. Morrison forward. Viner trying to sort out the line for Bristol City. It's gone in long. Morrison wins the header. Oh, a bit of a mix-up between two Bristol City players there, but De Silva bails them out. One went to head it and one went with the high foot, and it almost played in Cardiff, but De Silva was alert in the wide awake club, as Ron Atkinson used to say. Glatzel to score in the 89th minute. You heard it here first. She supports Notts County. Nice. Love it. I went to Notts County to see a pre-season friendly for Ipswich. God, start of last season. Seems like yesterday. So much has happened since. 1-1, says Jamie. Thinks Cardiff can get the equaliser here. Pack throws it in. But Morrison can't win it. Cleared out, and Bakuna is going to have to go back into Nelson in centre half. Rules. Nelson. Hoylett. Hoylett floats the switch of play. Difficult one for Wilson, who has to head it back into Pack. He does well, actually, Wilson. And Bakuna has it. He tries to switch from right to left. Bennett miscontrols. And Semenyo, who I said at the start of the game, this front three, Wells and Semenyo are going to have to defend. Semenyo particularly, not saying Wells hasn't, but Semenyo particularly has defended well and willingly. Impressive performance from a mature performance as well from the young guy, and has the assist for the goal as well. Bennett has it. Crosses in to the back post. Arriving is Wilson. Heads down. Good header by Wilson. It's straight at Bentley, though, who makes the save. Really good play by Wilson there. Bennett swung it in, and Wilson on full sprint. Bouncing ball. Heads it goalwards. Really good technique to control that. And the save is made. Now Ojo has it with Bentley away from the goal. And they do get it clear. Oliver said, actually in Holmfirst, last of the summer wine country. Brilliant. Much nicer than central Huddersfield. You can tell when you're getting into Huddersfield, can't you? All the brickwork changes to that old stone, doesn't it? Great part of the world. Try living in Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, there you go. Up until, July, I worked in Hillingdon, so know the area well, and always used to go down to QPR to watch the Tuesday night games for sure. Shake it up and play Newborn. I would, but the ding 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 ding. There's no speaker on that, so we'll have to put a speaker in here because everyone asked me to play the keyboard there. The ball's dead, by the way, at the moment. As a southerner, I quite like the architecture. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Charlie is 1 hour walk from Ben. He knows where I live, doesn't he? Oliver, be careful. Ben will see wine and be there in a flash. Damn right. QPR is my favourite away trip. It's good fun, QPR. Not the best view from some of the seats, let's just say, with some of the posts, but What are you going to do, hey? What are you going to do? Certainly good atmosphere there in evening games, isn't it? A close-up of Robert Glatzel. They're obviously having the same conversation as we had 10 minutes ago on Sky. Harry Wilson looks good to continue. Neil Harris claps his hands. 61 gone. Wilson just stretching out his right leg. And the ball is now in play again and back with Smithies in goal for, I was going to say Huddersfield there. And Cardiff. And Smithies slips on the goal kick. Still gets good distance on it. And Hoylett has it up in the left wing position now. He plays it back to Bennett. And rules. Hoylett. Ooh. Again, Viner and Callis not communicating there. And a corner unnecessarily conceded here. Oh, it's fabulous, isn't it, Noel? We'll get a speaker sorted out and I'll play it to you. I'll have to turn my back, won't I? Viner lines up against Kiefer Moore again. Corner comes in from Pack. Nelson wins the header, but heads it over the top. I think maybe Naki Wells was marking him there. Goodness me. Here comes Rob Glatzel. And he is going to be coming on for Shea Ojo. So SofaScore said it was going to be 4-4-2. Now we are very much likely to get 4-4-2, probably with Hoylett going on one wing and Wilson on the other, and Moore and Glatzel up top together. They need to get service into Moore and Glatzel, though, else there's no point having them on. Need to go direct here. Handshake from Moore to Glatzel. Can they form a partnership over this last 30 minutes and get the goal that Cardiff need in this one? Lewis says, remember Ipswich fondly when Sam Winnell actually banged one in from 35 yards. Your memories are fond, Lewis, but 35 yards, really? We'll watch that again. Not quite that far out, but good goal nonetheless. Played well that game, Winnell, didn't he? I remember playing Ipswich at Portman Road in 2011, 12 kickoff. The coach left Swansea at 4 a.m. snowing. Wow. It's a long way across there, west to east, isn't it? Here come Bristol City trying to play Martin in, but cleared by Curtis Nelson. They've won it back, though, and De Silva has it. And the foul is won by Wells, and they will be sensible to take their sweet time with this and defend their lead. Here's Naj to De Silva. De Silva pops that back to Patterson, who does put it in the box now. It's a not good ball at all, headed out by Kiefer Moore. But they've got it back out to Semenyo on the right wing. Semenyo crosses it. Wells hits the shot, hits Morrison in the head. It was going goalwards. But Morrison, either by luck or good judgment, gets it clear. Wells again now, left side of the box. Good cutback by Wells. O'Dowda hits the shot and it's deflected. Good play, really good play by Wells twice there. He plays it back to O'Dowda, who hits the shot. Excuse me, my earphones have come out. Hits the shot from the edge of the box and is well charged down, to be fair, by three Cardiff players there. Really good spot by Wells to play the cutback then. Much more composure there than for that penalty against Norwich in the watch-along. And a good sort of couple of minutes here for Bristol City. Here is Patterson, who's going to take the corner. Can they heap the pressure on here and get a second goal? In from Patterson. It's gone over everybody. Callis recycles back to De Silva, who switches to play left to right, and not a very good ball by De Silva, and it's out for a throw-in. Loftus Road, better views than the Kenny. Gavin, tell me, what do you think the best view in the Kenny is at Luton? I've tried many places in that stadium. One I do particularly like is in the corner, the David Priest. If you can avoid one of the stands, one of the pylons there. The main stand, yes, a post everywhere. But yeah, you got to judge it, didn't you? Yeah, Smithies did used to play for Huddersfield. Miss teaming Smithies, if that's a thing. Me and Ben spoke about Reading versus Ipswich away. Oliveira. Oh, don't talk to me about that, dearie me. Enjoy when we talk about us moving to Wormwood Scrubs and a 30,000 seat stadium where the Linford Christie Stadium is at. Do you like that idea or not? Why is everyone talking to me about Ipswich losing? Can we change the subject? Remember going to Leeds, Ipswich. We beat you guys like 3-1 a few seasons ago. I remember a 3-2 at Elland Road. Would that be the one? See if I can name all the scorers here because I was at the game. I don't think I can. Joe Garner scored for us, I think, and Dave McGoldrick scored for us. Who scored for Leeds? Who was that big forward Leeds had? Lasoga. I can't remember. I can't remember who scored. We always lose at Leeds anyway. And always beat them at Portman Road. There we go. Favourite away trip is the Nottingham teams. Great place. Right close to the city centre as well, isn't it? 15K. 15K by New Year's Day. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, everyone hit subscribe, please. That'd be really helpful. Even if you're not a great YouTube user, just, hit subscribe. Helps me out. Set yourself up an account. Right, 67 gone in this one. Here is O'Dowda. A long way out. Hits a very ambitious shot. Way, way over. That's a good question. Vetch Field. I never went there. Floppy. I've been to the new Swansea ground, but never the Vetch. Best view at QPR. Block V, row Q, 2 aisle seats, Ellerslie Road stand. I've tried many seats as well at QPR. Do you know my favourite view at QPR is one row in front of the press, actually, in the South Africa Road. If I've got the right name of the stand there. Stop it, David. God, we should have got to a cup final that season, shouldn't we? Such a good team that was. Jessica says, one shot for Bristol City. This is a smash and grab. That may well be the case. Smash and grab normally the other way round, isn't it? At the end of the game rather than the start. But, sorry, fireworks going off. You may well hear some poor little scared dogs barking, but Shaylee will comfort them. Don't worry. Pack, nice ball out to Wilson on the right wing now in a 4-4-2. Wilson takes on Wells. Wilson with the cross. Oh, Hoylett, big chance and rules. How has Hoylett not scored there? Hoylett looked for all the world like he was about 4 yards out with a header on goal there. It was great play by Wilson. Pack initially played it in. Let's have a look at the replay here. Wilson skins Wells, all ends up. I don't know what Hoylett's doing there. He jumps. He should just head it in the net. I don't know. Does he get a shove in the back from Hunt or something? But it goes completely the opposite direction of the goal. And then Rules is following it in on the right foot on the half volley. Really good play by Wilson, but very encouraging for Neil Harris there. If they can get the wingers forward and bodies in the box like that, they will score in this game. Bakuna hits that one forward. That's going to go all the way through to Dan Bentley. I recall some of my mates doing thousands. Oh, God, that Luton Millwall game. Hey, Gaza, I was at Luton Millwall last season, and that got pretty tense outside the ground after the game, let's just say. I think Birmingham and Ipswich are assessed with score draws. Last meeting was 2-2. I don't think it was it? I think it was a 1-1 draw at Portman Road. But I remember the 2-2 at St Andrews. And Ipswich led 2-0 at half-time, didn't they? And Jutkovic scored 2 in the second half. You have been. As for moving, QPR an old-fashioned ground, but we need to move. Be a sad day. Yeah, but for housing around there, they'll make a fortune for the land, won't they? So, right, we've got a free kick for Bristol City, 70 minutes in. Lobbed in towards Martin. It's gone into the middle of the box. Harry Wilson clears that up in the air. Glatzel is in a match with O'Dowda there, and he wins the free kick. 20 minutes now. Can Bristol City hold on to go second in the table? Wow. Here is Bennett in the left-back position into the deep central midfield, and Rules, who switches the play out to Pack. Nice touch by Pack out on the right wing. Pack plays it inside to Bakuna, who plays it to the far post, looking for Hoylett. Semenyo has done really well. Again, I think if you automatically have to choose the man of the match from the winning team and Bristol City win, you probably have to choose Semenyo as the man of the match. Very impressive performance from him, especially defensively in this second half. Good stuff from Antoine Semenyo. Right, here comes a very sensible looking substitution because Chris Brunt, with his 900 appearances, is coming on. And we're probably going to get a 4-4-2 here. Naki Wells is coming off. And again, he's done a good job in that 4-3-3. So I would suggest that Wells will come off. Brunt will sit in with Naj, and O'Dowda will go left and Patterson will go right. That remains to be seen, but that would be the logical thing to do. Sorry, lots of fireworks going off here, if you can hear them. Terrible year for football. Heysel, Kenilworth, Valley Parade, European Band. Yeah, 85. Long memory there, JR. I can't put that up, Lewis, because YouTube will tell me off for the swear word. But yes, I remember it well. Mick loved going to Derby, didn't he? Yes. 2-2 and a 1-1. I'm sure you scored after like 2 minutes of the game at Portman Road. We were so bad that season, weren't we? Awful Ipswich team. Nat says, can you check? Think I left my bias at the on the last stream. We love it, Nat. Nat, get your views in on the nice decision for Sheffield Wednesday there. The arbitrators giving Wednesday 6 points back. Lovely stuff if you're a Wednesday fan. Gaza says 30,000 would be big for QPR. Nothing worse than 10,000 empty seats. Yeah, maybe it needs to be a little bit smaller than that, doesn't it? I love Rotherham's ground, exactly the right size. Obviously, Rangers could do a bit bigger than that, but yeah. And Brentford have done it the right way as well. Haven't built a massive ground, having had a small ground before at Griffin Park. Have I thought about opening a P.O. box? No, Jay, I haven't. I trust you lot if I give out my address. Sorry, lots and lots of fireworks. Lots of fireworks going off. I hope feelings for the dogs downstairs, bless them. It sounds like they're being good as gold. Couple of little cutie pies, aren't they? 74 gone here. Let's look at the numbers. Oh, no, let's not, because we've got a corner. And it goes from Wilson. Ooh. Bentley looked like he was flapping at that one. And it goes over the bar. Cardiff head on that one, and that's a goal. Into the 6-yard box from Wilson at the corner. Yeah, just came off Brunt, I think, the substitute. Wilson swings it in again, exactly the same corner. Bentley, good there, strong in the face of Big Sean Morrison there and winning the catch. Yeah, well done there, Benny. I said I was just going to bring up the numbers. We'll see if this is still, as who was it said? I think Jessica said, probably rightly, a bit of a smash and grab in terms of underlying metrics here. You can see there 15 shots to 4 in Cardiff's favour. Only 4 on target to 1, 9 off, 10 corners to 2. Says a lot about territory, doesn't it? 2 big chances to 1. Obviously, the 1 big chance there. Look down the bottom as well. 19 clearances now for Bristol City with 6 interceptions. So the numbers would say Cardiff, and I hate the word, deserve something from this game, but you don't deserve anything in football. You have to earn it. You have to kick that lump of pig leather into the net, don't you? And Cardiff need to do that, else you don't deserve anything. Murphy is going to come on for them in just a second. Let me just do my research here, because I always get these Murphys the wrong way around, the identical twins. Josh Murphy, not Jacob Murphy. Josh Murphy, Ben. Sort it out. Here is Wilson. Plays that in early to Bakuna, who seems to be getting further and further up the pitch as this game goes on. Almost like Bakuna has been told, look, if O'Dowda doesn't get forward, just attack, but make sure you're back in the right back position when we don't have the ball. So Murphy's going to come on. I suspect that will be for either Hoylett or Ojo. Sorry, Ojo's already been taken off. Yeah, so Hoylett goes off and Murphy comes on. So Murphy will play down the left-hand side. We're still sticking with the 4-4-2 here. So I'm just updating my very, very messy sheet here. I'll show it to you as well. It's all getting lots of crossings out on it now, as both sides essentially switch to a 4-4-2. That kind of suits Bristol City in terms of matching up, though, doesn't it? If they can if you can turn the game into rows of 4 players across the pitch, Sabutio style, you can shut teams out, as Mick McCarthy knows too well. Long ball forward there by Bristol City, goes all the way out for a goal kick. 77 gone here. Still 1-0 to Bristol City in this one. My favourite championship striker. Oh, God. Can we class Ismail Assar as a striker, Charlie? Probably Sarr, although some people would say he's a right winger, wouldn't they? For my sins as an Ipswich fan, I do think Pookie's really good, but I can't ever pick him because Ipswich fans will send me mean tweets if I do that. Tony looks great, doesn't he? Armstrong as well, but probably Sarr if we're classing him as a striker. Best way to ignore the fireworks is another refill. I went to Morrison's earlier, Jay, and stocked up for the weekend. So I'm going to have a lovely old time eating my own body weight later. 78 gone now. Guys, give me your thoughts. Here are Bristol City. There you go. Let's do a quick test here. No one comment for 10 seconds while I say this. Are Bristol City going to hold on? Yes or no? Are Bristol City going to hold on? Yes or no? Let me know what you think in the comments. No big chances really for a while for Cardiff. So let me know what you think. Are Bristol City going to hold on? Charlie, if this is involving Reading, I will bow to your absolute superior knowledge and you can give the prediction there. Because I think you've probably forgotten more about Reading in the last minute than I'll ever know about Reading. Are Bristol City going to hold on? Yes, no, yes, yes, no. No, we'll bottle it last second. Yes, no, maybe, yes. Suffice to say, you guys aren't sure then. Fairly mixed in the chat there, but Chris Brunt has conceded a free kick there over on the left-hand side. Oh, that's silly. Hits his sort of bicep there. And a decent position this. I'm sure Wilson will be interested in this. JR says 1-1. Let's see, can Harris and Cardiff get the equaliser? Pack is there with the right foot. Wilson with the left foot. I suspect this favours the left footer, does it? I don't know. Depends on the taker, doesn't it? Liam says yes, with tears in his eyes. Pack is measuring his run-up. Is that a bluff? Wilson and Pack just deciding what's going to happen here. I'm sure they already know. Pack swings it in right-footed. Oh, really good delivery. No one can get on the end of that. Really nice swung free kick there by Pack. And the two players you want as well, Sean Morrison and Kiefer Moore, both converging on the ball, both sprint in, and Kiefer Moore just looks to the heavens there. It was a really good cross by Pack, but they can't get on the end of this. That's a great question. What would McCarthy do if he was Cardiff's manager now? I suspect Cardiff might be in the top 6 if Mick McCarthy was their manager, let's just say. I know he said lots of mean things about Ipswich fans and made them look silly in the press, but he's a damn good football manager. Off comes Jamie Patterson. So is Noah Masenga going to come on? Just seeing the substitute. No, Taylor Moore comes on. So a third centre-half for Bristol City, excuse me. Do they move De Silva into midfield, or are they going 3 at the back here? Dean Holden's getting the instructions on. Let's have a look here. We can't see because Bristol City are attacking. May well be a 3-5-2 now with Semenyo. Let's have a look here. Yeah. So Moore is folded in as a centre-back here. And Derby going to... why am I saying Derby? Idiot, for goodness sake. Bristol City are going to play a 3-5-2 for the rest of the game. A 5-4-1, really, though, isn't it? Ooh, crossed in there by Murphy. That's gone out. And Kiefer Moore wants a corner. He's not going to get one. So it's going to be Viner, Callas, and Moore, Taylor Moore, excuse me, as centre halves. So Naj, Brunt, and O'Dowda are going to be the 3 central midfielders with De Silva and Hunt as the wing backs. Semenyo and Martin will be up top, but I'm sure Semenyo is going to essentially be a number 10, more like a number 8 defending, I would suspect. Lewis says, you just love us. Do you know what the problem is, Lewis? You keep bringing up Derby, so I've got Derby on the brain, and I keep saying it, don't I? It's actually your fault, Lewis. There we go. We Lot Young Team. Brighton v Burnley finished 0-0. Sympathy for the people who paid $14.95 to watch it. That's all over, though, We Lot Young Team, at the end. Now, I didn't check out the Chansiri press conference. Can you smarten me up on it, please? But it might do him good to just keep quiet now. The 6 points have been taken off. Here is Nelson, 83 gone. Still 1-0 to Bristol City in this one. Out on the left wing is Bennett. Bennett nutmegs Semenyo. Glatzel's got it. He was expecting, Hunt was expecting a free kick, but then he gives it away. Glatzel making little or no impact thus far. Charlie says Wickham may beat Forest tomorrow. Interesting. Wickham in fine form at the moment. An injury time defeat at Norwich, followed by a draw at Watford, followed by 2 straight victories. Good on them. Well done, the chair boys. Long one forward. Murphy, good ball back. Bennett, lots of time. Measures the cross. Bennett. More on the back post. Oh, he heads it straight at Bentley. That cross was just too floaty from Bennett. He needs to really get that across with some pace there. He floats it over, and Moore can't get enough power on the header because it's so floaty. Moore, as ever, brilliant in the air, but it's difficult to generate the pace on the cross, isn't it? Moore versus Moore. Indeed. Well, it's Moore versus Callas there, but we might get Moore versus Moore. Jay says the Gary Monk curse, wherever he goes, a points deduction appears. Yes, on the evidence of his last 2 clubs, you are correct. Right, free kick for Cardiff, who are just playing direct and getting in the box. It's attack versus defence. It's aerial football. We love it. Pack is going to load in this free kick. In it goes and headed away by Callas, who's done well there. O'Dowda has got that clear, and Bakuna has to win it back there. Bakuna does well, although O'Dowda as well has got the ball all the way up the pitch. The Bristol City back 3 will move forward now, but probably not very much because Smithies is going to absolutely roast this onto them. Sean Morrison is playing up front now virtually. We're just going to get direct balls. It's going to be a great last 5 minutes is all I can say, because all is going to happen is Cardiff are going to play long balls forward to Morrison, Glatzel and Moore. It's going to be carnage, guys. Jay De Silva's idea of stopping that is by going down and holding his face. So all that's going to do is put stoppage time on and expect more and more and more long balls to go into this box. It's going to be interesting. You'd think if Cardiff scored, it'll be from a set play. Absolutely, Charlie. Or from just Bristol City now standing right off and allowing direct balls to just rain down. It's back with Smithies now. So we suspect the game state will continue in the manner that I have just described. Smithies throws that out to Nelson. Morrison is now back. I suspect we'll see him up front, certainly for stoppage time. Murphy has it. Absolutely no formations now, guys, whatsoever. It's just lining up and waiting for a direct ball to go in. Will Pack play it? No, Pack too clever for that. Plays down the line. And he receives it back from Bennett. Good ball by Pack into Rules in midfield. Got some good ball players, actually, Cardiff, for all of their quick balls forward, let's just say. Rules dinks that. Oh, dear. Kiefer Moore is furious with that, and I'm not surprised. He sticks his thumb up, but he needs better service than that. And it's gone dead. 87 minutes gone in this one. We're going to get another substitution now. Jay De Silva is going to go off. I think Tommy Rowe is going to come on. Good stint by De Silva in this one. They're on a clean sheet. Can they keep it up? Charlie says, remember, Glatzel, 89. We're at 87-22 now. I'm sure Smithy's moving to Cardiff, open the door fully for Etheridge to move to Birmingham. Always thought, yeah, it's a bit much of a muchness moving those. All good goalkeepers, though, won't they? David, you legend. Thank you. A super chat from David. Learning a lot from you, Ben, and the gang. Thank you. So that's the idea. We get smart fans in here and we exchange knowledge. I don't know anything. I just repeat what you guys say. So thank you so much. Let's have a look here. Chansiri supports the manager, took responsibility for the point of action, talked Steve Bruce. Now he did not want him. Oh, interesting. Have you got a link, Nat? Can you DM me a link? Have you got a link for the press conference from Chansiri? I'd like to hear it. Right, we have a throw-in for Bristol City. Jack Hunt is taking his sweet time. The referee's telling him he's taking his sweet time. Rain down on me. That reminds me of Phil Collins. Oh, how I wish it would rain down. Obviously, your reference Radiohead is a bit cooler than Phil Collins, obviously, but it's what came into my head. Say what you see, Gareth. 88-40. Can Cardiff force a big chance from a long ball? That's it now. That's the game until the end. Can Cardiff get a big high percentage chance from a long ball? Let's see. Smithies, 89 up on the clock now. Bristol City heading for 3 points. Was Glatzel fouled? No. Bennett now, crossing position. Bennett puts it in. No one on the back post. But Bakuna has got forward now. Bakuna in a crossing position. Puts it in left-footed and Bentley has it. And like all clever goalkeepers, falls to the ground. Don't knock the... I wasn't knocking him. I'm just saying he's not very cool, obviously. Great songwriter. Absolutely. Sol Bamber on the bench, Lewis. Can't get in the team. Curtis Nelson ahead of him. 89-37 up. Bentley, long goal kick. Bristol City going second if they do not concede. Semenyo, first thing he's done wrong all night there. Out of play. He is, as it stands, my man of the match. That is obviously pending Cardiff equalising, though. My favourite one, Noel, was My Iron Lung, the little EP. That was tremendous, wasn't it, from Radiohead? Proper 90s conversation, this one here. Here is Pack. To Morrison, who surely needs to go up front now. 90-25 gone. 5 minutes stoppage time. O'Dowda goes 50-50 there and nearly. There's a breakaway here for Bristol City if they can win a tackle high up the pitch. Headed clear by Taylor Moore. Throw in for Cardiff. I wonder whether Pack can reach the penalty box from here. Doesn't matter. Taken quickly, sensibly, actually. Rules. Nelson to Pack. It wasn't played badly, actually. Here is Murphy. Murphy clips that into the box. Morrison is now up top. Morrison wins the header. Headed clear, though, by Callas. Goes loose to Bacuna, who hits the shot. And it flies well wide. Another phase of play ends. And the clock ticks down further. 91-20 up now. Morrison should really be kept up front, surely. Bacuna, speculative half volley. I suppose he has to shoot there, does he? Or could he not just half volley that into the box? Float it in. I would assume. Sure, Morrison stays up top now for the last 3 minutes of stoppage time. Cardiff, take your chances. Leave your music bias at the door. Absolutely. All music is welcome here. Here is Bacuna to Morrison. 92 up now. Bacuna has it. They need the ball up in the box, up the other end. Fed into Wilson in the centre circle. Wilson plays into Kiefer Moore. Is there a foul there? Yes, there is. And the ball is going to go dead, and Bristol City can kill some more time. Bits, come on. I'm sure you'll win it back. 92-32 up now. 5 minutes stoppage time minimum to play. Bristol City push up the pitch. This ball is going to go into the corner and they're going to try and release the pressure on their centre halves. Sky have got Thomas Callas as man of the match. I've still got Antoine Semenyo. And the ball has gone dead again, but Bristol City have a throw in. They will take their sweet time. 93 minutes up now. Last chance for Cardiff. There probably will be another phase of play, but they've won another throw-in. 93-10. Are Bristol City going second? And do they deserve to go second? Table doesn't lie, people tell me all the time. Hunt is going to throw it down the line. And they've finally won it back, Cardiff. Now, a free kick given. So Smithies is going to take the free kick and the entire Cardiff team is now going to move into the other half. Harris giving some instructions from the side, although I think it's fairly simple. Get it in the mixer. Smithies boots it down the ground. Morrison forward. Nelson forward. Glatzel forward. Moore wins the header. Taylor Moore clears it. And Bristol City can play out again. 94 minutes up now. Chris Brunt cleared it out for a throw-in. Presuming it's going to go short, the throw-in, and go straight back into the box. Smithies has it now. 50 seconds to go. Bristol City going second if they don't concede in the next 3/4 of a minute. Morrison wins their header. Morrison in there again. They've got it half clear. Pack on the right-hand side. Can he get it back into the box? 94-28 now. Wilson has it. Can they get a decent cross in? Is the question. Murphy has it. Good press from Bristol City here. Now Murphy's got a bit of space. How's the quality on the cross? In it goes. Moore is there on the back post. Are they going to get a corner for that? Yes, they are. 94 minutes 48. The corner is going to be the last chance of the game in this one. Is the keeper going to go forward? You may as well. Harris giving instructions. Yes, the goalkeeper Smithies is forward. A corner now. Stoppage time. The minimum 5 minutes has been played. Can Bristol City, they just have to get the header. They have to win the first ball or the second ball here. 95 minutes, 15 played. We've got a corner. Smithies is up. Everybody in the box here. In comes the corner from Pack. Moore is up there. And that is that. Dean Holden celebrates. The win is there for Bristol City. They've won their last header from the last corner, and they have won the game. It is full time. Congratulations, Bristol City. Win 1-0 at Cardiff. A really good win. They ground that one out. They scored in 1 minute and 40 seconds. And then they held on. And boy, did they hold on when we look at the numbers. Get your full-time thoughts in on this one. An excellent win for Bristol City. And if we go to the split screen, we will see that the Robins move into second position. 20 points from their first 11. We go into the international break. And I have to say, well played, Dean Holden. 20 points from 11 is excellent. They're currently in second. They probably won't be there by the end of the weekend. But really, really good stuff from Bristol City. They get the win today. Let's have a little look at the numbers and then we'll come to your comments. 55-45 on the possession. Look at that. 17 shots to 4. But they get the win. Bristol City 11 corners to 2. 2 big chances to 1. Some good game management. An early goal. They sat on it. They prevented Cardiff from forcing too many chances. Some good performances in there. I would have Antoine Semenyo, who played front right and defended for his life down that side and set up the goal as my man of the match on this one. But well played. Tip of the hat to Bristol City there. Well done, Dean Holden. Really, really good game management. Chris Martin with the only goal. Let's get to your comments in the chat. Jacob says, come on, you Reds. Let's have a look here. Didn't see that coming after Cardiff Fresh Barnsley. No. Bristol City second, indeed. Cardiff actually played quite well. Results business, though, so it doesn't help Harris. With the slight discontent, yes, pressure will build. Remember, Cardiff are still a parachute team, aren't they? I looked at 1-0 after the goal, and it was 8-1. 8-1. Oh, my goodness me. Super Neil may go in the break. Well, I'm not sure, David, but I will give the comment the respect it deserves and bring the table up. 13th. Let's see how they are after the 3 o'clock tomorrow. I think Harris is safe for a while, but he needs to be in that top half as other international breaks occur during the season. Let's get to more of your comments on this one. Brilliant win for Bristol City. Puts pressure on Reading. It does indeed. But, Charlie, if Reading get to 23 or 25 points, then outstanding. Bits, the legend, the betting wizard, a $4.99 super chat. We'll drink to that. Thank you, sir. JR says, don't mention the international break. It's coming. It's coming. It is inevitable. We can't do anything about it. But look, loads of content. Get your ideas in for videos you want to see. The table can lie, but tells the truth in the end. And it certainly will. Not a classic. Bristol City won't care. Martin says, get in. Congratulations, Martin, and all you Bristol City fans. Brilliant win for the Robins. And they can pack up their bags, give their players a rest now, those who are not on international duty. And away they go. Leeds 2020 says, see you tomorrow. Chris says, Cardiff should have got at least a draw, but the front four didn't show the quality, especially Moore and Wilson faded after his knock. Bristol City will not finish in the top 6, says Chris. Listen to Chris. He is a smart man, though. Good night to QPR forever. Brilliant stream. Roll on tomorrow. Upper Swans win at Norwich. Upper Mr. Broom, says Floppy Joe. Right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and grab some dinner after that early kickoff. You don't quite know when to eat. It was Bristol City winning at Cardiff and going into second place. Commiserations, Cardiff fans. Congratulations to Bristol City. They are second. If you stop the clocks now, they're going up automatically, but a long way to go and a whole round of games to go tomorrow. Chris Martin with the only goal in this one. I will see you tomorrow for Reading versus Stoke at 12:15. Join me for that. And then join me for the Saturday Super Stream. I need you watching your team's games to come and help us. Join the community here. A brilliant bunch in the chat as ever at 2:45 tomorrow. And we will go over all of the Saturday games, and we can get Ipswich on the iPlayer as well, playing Pompey in the FA Cup. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We Lock Young Team. Thank you, sir. $4.99 super chat. I'll drink to that. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Night to Charlie. Oh, Charlie, good luck with the chemo tomorrow. Good luck, mate. Check in on the chat or message me privately if it was a hard session. England all-time best 11. That sounds fun. Nat, rain down on me, says Noel. See you tomorrow, buddy. Thank you, David, Nat, Martin. What a win, says Tom. Congratulations, Tom. Great win for Bristol City. They move into second. See you tomorrow, Jay. Good luck from everybody, really, to Charlie for the chemo tomorrow. And I'm sure we'll see Charlie so positive in the chat. Right. I'm going to go and eat my own body weight in food over the next few hours and hang with my lovely missus and my lovely dogs and watch the telly. I will see all of you lot tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you very much for watching. Bristol City going second with a 1-0 win away at Cardiff. Over and out from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.